What's up, guys? It's Lord Both here with another video, and Captain America Brave New World seems like it's a cursed production. It's gone through numerous changes, numerous rewrites, numerous reshoots. The whole thing has been filmed like 2.5 times. It has to be the most expensive film ever shot purely by reshoot standards. And each time they test screen this film, it does poorly. And it just seems that Marvel isn't getting that no one's interested in the movie. But that hasn't stopped them from continuing to try to polish this turd of a film. And why am I saying all that? Well, because Captain America and Brave New World possibly undergoing more changes after third round of test screenings, this coming from comicbookmovie.com. According to Daniel Rickman, a third round of test screenings for the movie recently took place, and yet again, the feedback was mostly negative. Rickman believes that more changes will now be required, but Marvel may have already taken care of the necessary additional photography. Reports that the fourth Cap adventure was set to undergo more reshoots were recently confirmed when star Anthony Mackie was spotted shooting new scenes for the movie in LA. There was speculation that these might simply have been a few minor pickups, but it's starting to sound like they may have been more extensive. Is there a chance even more reshoots are scheduled? It's possible, but with Brave New World now less than 4 months from release, one would assume that Marvel is going to be under pressure to lock the movie down fairly soon. So there you have it, even more reshoots are taking place for this movie, a movie that, as I said before, has already been filmed like 2.5 times in full. There's just no way, even if this movie releases and it's absolutely phenomenal and audiences love it and it makes over $1 billion, that it's probably ever going to make its money back. Because I think the reshoots honestly are just going to make the movie even worse. The problem is that what they should have done with this movie is what they did with the series Echo. They made it, it was terrible, they gave it very little promotion, they put it out there, let it fail, and then they never talked about it again. And this movie, because they wanted it to be so successful, and because it was supposed to be the linchpin of so much to happen in Marvel going forward, I think, they really wanted it to work and weren't able to resign the fact that it was going to be like Echo. They should have just released it, let it fail, and move on. But I think we are heading for a The Flash scenario with this film, where we're looking at one of the worst flops in superhero movie history. It's going to look bad. It's going to feel bad. The story is going to be terrible. It's probably going to be janky and all over the place in tone because of how many times the film has been reshot. And there's just absolutely no hope for this movie. And Marvel needs to move on, not just from this film, but from this phase of Marvel completely. They gotta be desperate to get to Secret Invasion or Secret Wars or whatever one isn't the television series that they made, where they can reboot everything and they can bring back old school Captain America. They can bring back old school Tony Stark. They are desperate to get there because they know that's the only place that they can get to where they can start thinking about making money again and rebranding this franchise to something successful again. But those are just my thoughts on all this. If you have your own thoughts, go and leave them in the comments. If you like this video, go and like, share, and subscribe. If you didn't like this video, appreciate you watching all of it, and we'll talk to you again later.